Welcome to Arizona Living. I'm your host, Danielle Lerner, and we are at the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art, a great place to visit any time of year, but especially in the summer. Before we take a look around though, here's a look at what's coming up on the show. How lifestyle factors are playing a role in treating patients at HonorHealth. Exciting events happening in Old Town Scottsdale this summer. Plus, we show you how to incorporate modern organic design into your space. That and much more coming up on Arizona Living. We are here at the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art getting a look at all of the exciting exhibitions they have. And joining me now is Curator of Contemporary Art, Lauren O'Connell. Lauren, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having me, Danielle.
So if someone hasn't been here, or if they're like me and they grew up in this area but haven't been here for many, many years, how would you describe the museum?
So Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art, also known as SMOCA, we're a leading contemporary art institution in the Southwest, and we really focus on art, architecture, and design that reflects the ideas and issues of the world around us. We have an art collection of over 2,000 works of art, and we also have rotating exhibitions with local, national, and international artists. And we are also part of a larger arts organization called Scottsdale Arts, which includes a performing arts center as well as a public art program.
Tell me a little bit about your current exhibits.
So we rotate our exhibitions about twice a year, and right now we have really three very interesting yet different exhibitions. The first is Mark and Making. It features all works from our collection, and it explores the creative process through drawing and mark making, highlighting how artists can transform ideas into form. We also have Infinite, which is a sound and light-based immersive installation by the UK art collective Squid Soup. And it invites visitors to really look at scale, perception, and our relationship to space and time. The third exhibition, Tender Alchemy, is the very first exhibition to feature mother-daughter artists Beth Ames Swartz and Julianne Swartz.
Yeah, and when you said that you had a mother-daughter artist installation, I thought that was really so amazing. So tell me a little more about Tender Alchemy and how this came about and how it came here.
So Beth and Julianne are both really well-known contemporary artists with distinct practices, yet when we look at their work together, we see an intergenerational dedication to interpreting the unseen forces that shape human experience. What's really interesting though is Beth, who is 90 years old, she's a local of Paradise Valley. Her work really is made through a process of research and ritual, and it creates these rich, layered, collage-like paintings. Whereas Julianne's work uses sound and light and energy as material in her sculpture, and it aims to attune us to the frequencies that are around us. But both together are looking at that way to resonate on a spiritual or energetic level.
When we talk about, summer programming and beyond, what sorts of programs or, things can folks look forward to here at the museum?
Well, we really like to have extensive programming that's accessible for everyone. We have our Glow Up series, which is sound baths and yoga in the gallery. We have our Mystery in the Museum, which is a curated escape room in the museum, right? It allows you to look at artwork and access it in a very different way. Of course, we have artist talks and tours and workshops. Really, whether it's your first time coming to a museum or you have been exploring art for a long time, we want you to have an opportunity to engage with us.
Why is it so important to ensure that a museum like this is accessible for the community?
In a community like Scottsdale, where creativity is so important to our identity, access to art is really what contributes to not only our cultural fabric, but also a really vibrant and engaged public life. So, art is more than just something to look at. It's a way for us to build understanding and to come together.
Well, Lauren, thank you so much for spending time with us and for highlighting all of the wonderful things you have happening here at the museum. And if you would like to learn more, just head to their website. We know lifestyle factors play a major role in our overall health and well-being, and the doctors at HonorHealth are using lifestyle factors to treat patients. Here's a look at how their Whole Health Institute is forging a new path to wellness.
Health and disease don't happen in the hospital or in the doctor's office. they happen everywhere else. It's not just about your medical condition or history, but it's about you as a whole person, looking at your mental, emotional, psychological, even spiritual components that contribute to your health and well-being. Whole health helps to reimagine traditional healthcare by going beyond just a diagnosis or a prescription of medication or surgery, but really starts to look at all of the different factors that play into health. So when you come to the Whole Health Institute at HonorHealth, we ask about how often and where and when do you move? Who are the people that you're connected to? What's your sense of meaning and purpose in life? How do you handle stress? How do you approach it? How optimal is your sleep? When people recognize the role that all these factors play, it actually empowers you to know that how you live your life, how connected you are, what you eat, what you're exposed to, and even your attitude towards things and your framing actually makes a huge difference in terms of your health outcomes. We now know that lifestyle factors like exercise, movement, social connection, optimizing sleep, managing stress, all of these factors are actually critically important to determining health outcomes. I will not only potentially give you a medication prescription, but I will give you a prescription for food as medicine or exercise as medicine. So what it looks like when you get a food prescription is you get actually tailored, personalized recommendations in terms of how to use food as medicine. In what we're doing around whole health and HonorHealth, we're not really restricted to just one specialty. We're actually looking across our network and developing this in cardiology, in oncology, gastroenterology, neurology, as well as in primary care, to care for our patients in a way that is holistic. Our goal is to move beyond transactional, fast-paced, numbers and volume-focused care to a care experience that is truly transformational, that takes the time to listen, that takes the time to find the root causes of what is happening and to address all aspects of a person, mind, body, and soul. The bigger vision of whole health at HonorHealth is that we want to transform what medicine is to what it can be. Moving beyond sick care to health care is a really key part of this. Please visit us at wholehealth.honorhealth.com.
Don't go away. We have much more Arizona living coming up from the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. We show you how Earnhardt is celebrating 75 years by giving back to the community, and how the city of Scottsdale is attracting new visitors. Earnhardt Auto Centers has been in Arizona for 75 years, and the Earnhardt family is marking that milestone by giving back to local charities.
In honor of our founder, Tex Earnhardt, we wanted to give back to the community and give to St. Mary's Food Bank. So we are donating 75,000 meals and 75,000 bottles of water.
Oh, thank you so much, guys.
We decided to celebrate our 75th anniversary by giving back to the community. So today here at St. Mary's Food Bank, we are presenting a check that will feed 75,000 meals and 75,000 bottles of water to the families in need in honor of our 75th anniversary in business here in Arizona. Our founder and my grandfather, Tex Earnhardt, always believed in giving back to the community. That has given us so much as well. And to me and to the family, that is very special to us.
Donations like this are vital for us to keep going. We'll see more than 2,300 families today across our 3 main locations. They'll all go home with about $75 to $100 worth of food, and it's vital that companies like Earnhardt Auto Centers come to us with donations like this, and they've been huge for us. Since 2020, they've donated almost 1 million meals to Arizona's hungry, and we really appreciate all of the efforts. They're really taking Tex Earnhardt's he's always been somebody who's very interested in helping folks in Arizona, giving back to his community, and I think the Earnhardt family is doing him proud.
Well, we live and breathe the Valley of the Sun, and so it's been wonderful. This is a multi-generational business, and this means so much for us to be here.
So everyone put your hands together for Earnhardt. Love it. Donating $22,500. So thank you so much for that. Yes, thank you so much.
So today, in addition to the Earnhardt family and our organization giving to St. Mary's, dozens of us are donating our time to help pack food boxes for St. Mary's. Pretty cool, right?
They'll be helping us pack emergency food boxes today, and that's really important in the summertime. Our volunteer numbers really kind of decline in the summertime, but we still need to build 100,000 emergency food boxes a month to hand out to families. So Earnhardt Auto Centers will be out here, and they'll be putting in a little sweat equity as well.
But as part of our 75th anniversary here in 2026, we're doing a series of surprise donations to local charities. At Earnhardt, we like to say, shop local, support local, but we also like to support local. We like to support the communities that support us. So we're on a series of surprise givings. So far, just this year, we've done surprise donations to the Boys and Girls Club, to Make-A-Wish Arizona, to Arizona Humane Society, to the Arizona 100 Club, helping fallen first responders and public servants, and St. Mary's Food Bank. And we're not done yet. There's more coming, but it's a surprise, so I can't tell you about it. This is a noble way. We think it and do it every day. And that ain't no bull.
We are here with Kevin Burke, Senior Director of Economic Development and Tourism for the City of Scottsdale. Kevin, thanks so much for spending time with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, so just to get started, you have been in this role now since December. So I'm curious, what is your favorite part of the job so far?
Yeah, well, I appreciate the question. Scottsdale is a really great community. I'm Arizona born and raised, but I've never worked in Scottsdale. And so for me, it's been a really gratifying experience to get to meet so many of our stakeholders. We've got incredible businesses in Scottsdale. We've got incredible business organizations and event producers and the city staff. And so for me, it's really just been a treat to get to know all of these new people and try to build programs that support the community.
Yeah, and I grew up in this area, and there is just constant change, and things are evolving all the time. And so I'm curious, what are some of the strategies that go into, developing the area, but also preserving, that classic charm of Scottsdale?
Well, I'm glad you touched on both of those things. That sort of encapsulates the role of our departments within the city. It's really two teams, economic development and tourism and events. And so economic development, we have a traditional focus, which is on business attraction, bringing major employers to the community, creating quality jobs and opportunities for people. And then on events and tourism, it's bringing people from the outside who are bringing money into the community, but also on doing events and creating things that are so special for the community, right? Not just for visitors, but for our residents as well. And Old Town is, of course, a huge part of that.
Old Town is really such a staple of this area. And so when you're talking about, economic development and tourism, what sort of an impact does that have on the businesses here and also the tourists who are coming here?
That's right. Yeah, Old Town's a destination in and of itself, right? So broadly speaking, we think of Scottsdale as the destination. We work with our partners at Experience Scottsdale, which is our destination marketing organization, to tell our story and to extend our brand globally and across the country. That effort is intended to bring people here to Scottsdale. And we do the same thing at a slightly smaller level. Once people are already here, we want to make sure that they're having the Old Town experience, right? So we do a lot of work on our marketing and advertising team to bring people specifically to Old Town. And that purpose is to support the 500 plus small and local businesses that we have in Old Town, right? Which is what really makes Old Town such a unique destination for the Valley and for the region.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're talking millions of visitors to
Yes.
Scottsdale every year. And so, I have my own thoughts on why people choose Scottsdale as a destination. But, for you, what do you think, and, what does your department think, brings all of these visitors to Scottsdale every year?
In short, there's something for everyone. So we have all of these recurring major events. If you think about the draw that spring training has for the Valley as a whole, and we get a decent chunk of that in Old Town with the Giants at our Scottsdale Stadium, and then major events like the Waste Management Phoenix Open that actually, of course, happens in Scottsdale, right, each year, and that's bringing hundreds of thousands of people from around the world into our community. So that obviously is a significant piece of it, right? But then there are the smaller things, like we're standing here in the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art, And like, this is an amazing attraction that, you know, not as many people know about. But we've got these that are real community assets. We've got this incredible public art collection that is scattered throughout the city, but also like really highly concentrated in Old Town. So that and our local businesses, all like the unique shops and amazing restaurants that we have, those are draws for people that are visiting from, you know, out of the city, out of the state, as well as for our locals in Scottsdale and in the Valley.
So when we look to the future, what are some of your hopes or plans for the city?
You know, one of the things that we think about is what's next. And we have these events that have been going on, in some cases for years and years, and have been really successful and are like now signature events, like we couldn't imagine them going away. And we're always trying to think about what's next. So we're continuously reinvesting our tourism dollars, right? The bed tax funds that our visitors generate go back into the support of new events in the hopes that over time, some of those events that like start out as just an idea and as something small will turn into something that everybody knows and are coming back to Scottsdale for year after year after year.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much for spending
Absolutely.
some time with us. We really appreciate it. And if you would like more information about the City of Scottsdale events and plans, just head to their website. Don't go away. We have more Arizona Living coming up from the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. We take you to Old Town Scottsdale to explore their summer events and what the hard water in your pipes could be doing to the plumbing in your home. Just a short distance from the museum is Old Town Scottsdale, where you'll find plenty of activities and events to keep you entertained all summer long.
Old Town Scottsdale has the history blended in with the contemporary, really first-class experience for visitors as well as locals. When our guests come into our tasting room, they see pictures of our vineyard, and our wine concierge staff really spend time in creating that vineyard experience with the customer. Here, our patio is the place that people want to be. We're in a great location in Old Town, so many folks out on the street, and all the festivals occur right on the plaza. So you have the front row seat basically to everything that's happening in Old Town Scottsdale. LDV is a must-see for your stop in Old Town Scottsdale. It's a place to linger over a great glass of wine. We have charcuterie and other nibbles that go perfectly with wine. You can meet up with friends. It's a great meetup place for locals that are in the area to meet here. And of course, we have all kinds of events, but it is ideally located in Old Town, so you can go to the galleries, come for a glass of wine, go to great restaurants all around us, all in walking distance.
Hotel Valley Ho is special and iconic because almost now 7 decades of its existence. First hotel in Old Town Scottsdale. This is a hotel where there's always something going on. So Sip and Shop Summer Series is really something that our chef created a few years ago. Every month in summer we have a Friday night celebrity chef dinner. Saturday we do a really fun market series where you can buy, fun spirits, artisan breads, and pastries. This is some different programming. We have a really, really lively pool experience from March all the way through until October. You've got live music playing at the pool, an amazing spa that people don't always know about. It's just really a place where I think people are proud to say it's in our community. When they say, hey, where's a place where I can't miss when I'm visiting Scottsdale? Valley Ho, Zuzu, our V8 Spa are all places where people are very proud to recommend.
When you're coming to the gallery on a Thursday night art walk, we're 7,500 square feet, so even if it's your first exposure to art, or you're just kind of scratching an itch of curiosity, you're able to come in and see so many different styles and mediums.
I hope that people feel a sense of joy when they come into our gallery, so that way when you come in, you're not just experiencing art in your face, but you get to experience the story and the mastery that goes behind it and find the specific thread that connects to you, and hopefully something that is a little bit more deeper to the heart and not necessarily just art.
We're a bookstore, we're an art gallery, we have jewelry. We really look at all the things that we use in humanity to tell our stories.
Old Town Scottsdale is truly a special place. You can mix up that experience over a weekend and enjoy it all.
We know Arizona's hard water can be tough on our plumbing systems, but there are steps you can take to help fend off any issues. The experts at Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing show us how to improve the water quality in our homes.
Here in Arizona, we have very hard water. Most of our water comes through the Colorado River, and it's leaching the minerals, which is the magnesium and the calcium, from the water, and then now that comes to our house. As a homeowner, condition of water is out of mind, and it comes to fruition when you have things break. The faucet will break on you, handles will start to not work, or they'll get really stiff, or things are just very unsightly because of the hard water. There's also, the city puts chlorine and chloramine into the water. The reason that they do this is to kill any bacteria that could be in the water. The challenge with this is chlorinated water is really bad for us to take showers in and to also drink. So it is the homeowner's responsibility to strip the chlorine out of the water to make it safe for consumption. What a water softener is specifically and what it does, it takes the magnesium and calcium, which are the hard components of the water, and it will take that out through something called ion exchange. So it uses the salt and it does an ion exchange to pull the magnesium and calcium out of the water and makes it soft. Water filtration is where you filter the water to make it safe for consumption. And when I say safe for consumption, that doesn't mean just drinking it. That also means bathing in it, washing your children in it, washing your hands in it, washing your fruit and your vegetables in it as well. If you live in the city and you're not on a well, you absolutely have chlorinated water because that's how the city protects the water from getting bacteria in it. If you think that you have any of these issues, you can give Right Way a call. We do water softeners, we do carbon systems, we'll take the chlorine out of the water. We also do drinking water systems to give you the cleanest, most purest water that you can have. If you're currently drinking bottled water, you can have that right at your kitchen sink. You don't have to buy those bottles anymore. Some of the benefits of a homeowner having water filtration and water softener is you're going to have softer skin, your hair is going to feel more smooth. Personally, my wife says that her hair is less staticky. Your soaps are going to last longer, and that's just on the personal side. On the homeownership side, it's going to make all of your plumbing last longer, your water heater is going to last longer, the tankless water heaters are going to last longer, your dishwashers, your washing machines, anything that touches water is going to last longer. And an important thing to realize is just because it's still there and lasting doesn't mean it looks nice. Having water filtration and having a water softener is going to make the stuff you see every day look nice. If you feel like you have any of these issues, give Right Way a call and we'll come out and do a water quality test for you.
Stay right there. We have more Arizona living coming up from Smoka. We show you how to blend organic and modern in your home decor. Modern organic is a popular home design trend that blends the textured elements of nature with the clean lines of a modern aesthetic. The designers at American Furniture Warehouse show us how to incorporate this sophisticated style.
Welcome back to American Furniture Warehouse. We're back in our studio and we're going to show you a space that we're calling Modern Organic. Let's check it out. In this living room, there's a clear balance between those modern, clean, straight lines and organic shapes, textures, and colors. The modern elements include the cream sectional with its geometric patterned pillows and sharp silhouette. Additionally, the black and brown intensity of the pillows are also calmed down by the cream in the sectional. The abstract art elevates the overall aesthetic, and the textured rug pulls it all together, hinting at the other more organic elements in the room. The organic features here are seen in this woven pendant light fixture and a cool black tree trunk style coffee table, which is the best example of that combination of modern and organic styles. We also have the driftwood cabinets framed in that beautifully rigid black exterior. And of course, there's a hint of those earthy tones in just about every piece of furniture or accessory. Modern Organic is all about that kind of yin and yang balance. As always, everything you've seen in this room and more can be found at any one of our American Furniture Warehouse locations or online at afw.com.
We want to thank everyone here at the Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art for having us. A great spot to escape the heat, but also to enjoy some incredible art. If you would like more information on their exhibits or programs, just head to their website. I'm Danielle Lerner, and we'll see you next time on Arizona Living, where we help you live an inspired life.